What's going on, everyone? It's Abdallah here, bringing you guys another awesome tips and tricks tutorial video for Animal Crossing New Horizons. It is now the maple leaf season at the time of recording, and you've got approximately 10 days to catch as many of these maple leaves as possible. Now, what if I told you that there is a little bit of misinformation going around about when the DIYs are available? Yes, it's true, and yes, I was susceptible to it. So today's video, we are going to clarify that and show you guys what the real information is. So thanks so much for watching. Now, there's a little bit of context that I want you guys to be on board with. And if you guys didn't already subscribe for the best Animal Crossing tutorial videos on YouTube, you need to do so. It only takes a quick second. And right over here is exactly what we're talking about. This is the maple leaf items, how to get all 9 maple leaf items within the game and how to get them easily. There's a lot of information in that one. I do the full item showcase. I show you guys the customization options. We show you guys how to farm these things relatively easy, and I give you some design ideas inside of a house. So you need to go watch that video above all else, just so you have a little bit of context of what we're going on with. So a little bit of what happened was I made this screen over here based off the information in the official Animal Crossing. This is the official companion guide. Yeah. So I made this information based off of that, and unfortunately the information was wrong. So what had happened was we did that. I looked over here. Oh my gosh, I copied it correctly from the book, but the book was actually wrong. Yo, what the heck, man? What happened? So if the book was incorrect on some dates, I can't imagine what other things could be incorrect in this guide as well. So if you guys have the Future Press version of Animal Crossing, the official companion guide, then we may have to double fact check on literally everything. So anyway, that's exactly what happened over there, and I'll show you guys right on screen what that looked like. So this is page number 215 in the Future Press guide. It's unfortunate that this mistake is in there because we're in this season right now. And when I was making the video, I was a little confused as to why the maple leaf recipes would be October 1st through the 10th for Northern Hemisphere and April 1st through the 10th, when that's a season beforehand, right? Like, I don't know. It was a little weird, right? Because I was thinking, okay, well, maybe it has to do with all of the acorns and the pine cones that are coming out. So maybe you can shoot balloons down during that period in order to get the maple leaf items, right? So that was my train of thought. But you don't have maple leaves yet. You'll just get the DIYs a little bit earlier, like a month early. And then you should be able to get the leaves when the leaves fall and then craft those items, right? Like, so I was thinking that kind of backwards mindset, which by all means makes zero sense. As soon as the maple leaves are falling, you should be able to shoot down the DIY recipes and get them. That is really the only thing that makes sense. And believe it or not, that is actually the case right now. So when we were trying to get hard confirmation of this, right? Because when you're looking at stuff online, it's really, really imperative that you get the information. Like, you can just look up something, and then sometimes you can take it at face value, and sometimes you really can't. So I'm the kind of guy that's like, yo, show me the actual evidence of you going into November and shooting some things down. So right over here, we can see one of our Animal Crossing Avengers, Joanna, actually did that. So I went over and I said, hey, anyone who's able to, let's do it. So you get your slingshot on board. I'll show you guys this really quick. You'll be able to see that the date is indeed within the November window. I'm obviously in the way, but you guys can see that it's on the 23rd. And what Joanna does now is she's just farming these balloons, and I wanted visual confirmation that this is the way to get it. So again, seasonal DIYs, according to this guide, the only way that you can get them within the game is through this, balloons. No villagers are going to craft it for you. That's exactly it. So that we can see that Joanna got the maple leaf pochette or whatever it is. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Yeah, there's that. Okay, Dean Winchester. I love that. Let me tweeting about Dean Winchester all the time. Like, trust me, it's good. Jensen Ackles is the best. All right, anyway, right over here, you can see on screen, even before we go to full screen, that is, it's in the window. It says Monday, November. I'll actually clarify that. Yeah, Monday, the 23rd of November at 5:15. And I will mute that. We can go from there. And we can see another instance of this being the case, right? So yeah, we're going to fly over here, getting these balloons. I wish you guys the best of luck with shooting down these balloons. I can only imagine how annoying it is if you guys are trying to get all 9 of these DIYs. Like, that is super, super annoying. But hey, you know what? You have a small limited time. So we're going to open up that present. and then boom, right over here, Maple Leaf Pondstone. So that is 100% one of the 9 items on board. So yeah, that's kind of what we're thinking over here. Going back to the Nintendo Switch screen here. Now, really, the only way that you have to worry about getting these spawns for these guys is just running around your town, right? In case you guys didn't see my video on it, the leaves that are going to cast a shadow, just like this one right over here, these are the ones that you want to get. Super easy, right? Maple Leaf, such a pretty red. Like, love it. They're so simple to find. Just really run around your town. I would say if you have the availability to put a slingshot in your inventory, have a slingshot and a little net over here and just run around the town seeing what you can see. Going to the bottom and then working your way up is probably the best bet, just zigzagging wherever you can go. And if you feel like none of these leaves are spawning, then you can go inside a building and go right outside of a building in order to kind of just like reset the area. Like we've done so many times with fish, bugs, this, that, or the other. So pretty easy. I was really hoping we could find another one really quick, but it looks like these leaves are evading me right now. I only caught one of them for the beginning of the tutorial. Oh, there's one, sweet. So we can see over here that it does indeed have a shadow. Don't run into it with your character's body. That's going to be bad news if that happens. So just kind of walk over and do it. You don't have to worry about creeping up on it. As long as you just like walk and press the A button, you're all set. And that's exactly what you're going to be doing. Now, in order to get every single one of these craftings, for all of the 9 items, you're going to need over 50, approximately 51 of these little leaves. So while you're farming these leaves out here, just keep on grabbing them. And I would say, if you have the ability to do so, I would grab even more than 50, right? Grab like 60 or 70, because you never know when these items are going to be rare out of season. Like cherry blossoms, for example. Like, do you guys have any cherry blossoms in your inventory? Do you guys have any in your storage? If you do, that can fetch for a pretty penny, especially for it being out of season. So keep that in mind as you guys are playing along with. And a little bit later on during the week, and of course, throughout these upcoming 10 days, I'll be giving you guys some DIY recipes. We got a boatload of these DIY recipes that I got for all sorts of different maple leaf items and mushroom items, because these seasons are going to be done once December comes. So keep that in mind. Thank you so much for watching. Now, you guys wanted to know the actual dates for Northern Hemisphere is going to be November 16th through the 25th, right? So that 10-day window is exactly what you need to do in order to get these maple leaves. If you guys are in Southern Hemisphere, make sure you guys do May 16th through May 25th, all right? Yes, the time has passed, but we're just going to cover all bases over there. That's the small window which you guys are going to get every single one of these. So make sure you guys act fast. Don't dawdle, because these things are going to be gone very soon. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's a quick one, but I wanted to cover my bases and correct an error that I found inside this guide over here. Shout outs to all of you guys that have found the error and brought it to my attention, because I want to make sure that we are 100% with all of our accurate information here. The science guy, man, you gotta be 100% legit. But if your sources aren't legit, then like you may have to find some other sources. Anyway, make sure you guys are subscribed, turn on notifications, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.